From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. As the season winds down, a pennant race comes to a head. Two division rivals face off next. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He brings with him a big-time batting average of .440. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Pitch on the way. Grounded foul. This year against right-handed pitching, Rizzo is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Fouled off. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Waved at and just for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0. Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
In the air, out to right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's stolen 40 bases already this season, and I wanted to see if his speed comes to play in this one. He impacts a lot of games with his legs, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he does that again here today.
So striding in, Colin Moran, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. From the stretch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Cubs have decided to challenge the previous
play. We're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks third best on this Chicago ball club. Here's Javier Baez, his batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's totaled 13 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch to him, fouled away. In his career, Baez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Schwarber leads off second with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Bell in foul ground. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Frazier gloves it. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. A ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A runner at first with no outs here. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
So a full count now. Count still full, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. And history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bell possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Zobrist relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Yu Darvish will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Yu Darvish.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Still 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Now the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Zobrist has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Lifted in the air out to left. After it is Dickerson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Kevin Kramer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. Now batting, Jamison Taillon. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Starling Marte. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First offering on its way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Schwarber stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. It was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Runner's going. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Man at second here with 2 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set. The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbled to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A 2 ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This is flared out towards second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Thus far, these two squads have appeared to be on equal footing, guys. Should we anticipate a battle in the standings for the rest of the year?
You know, D-Row, the schedule's starting to wind down, and this one is a tight one so far. This one could go either way.
And we shouldn't expect anything different. These have been two of the best teams in the league for the entire season, and nothing has changed tonight. It's nail-biting time. Somebody has got to step up with a big knock.
Here comes another 0-2. Cue shot here out towards short. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
The pitcher, number 11.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Standing in now, Yu Darvish. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Here's the 2-1. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there. Ball four. Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Liner toward right center. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Tyone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Pirates strand a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now the 2-0 home. He is looked at for the first strike. fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
So up until this
Now
point,
that,
they've had to bite and scratch for every single
Kyle
thing. But he puts a good
Schwarber.
swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, number 22 on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And now Javier Baez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
First pitch of the at-bat. Baez breaks from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Keone Kela, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Keone Kela.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 11, Darvish.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Darvish. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kramer will put this one away, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's 3-0 Chicago. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three and 0 now. Corey Dickerson would be next. The 3-0. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Frazier. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. His past history with Keone Kela, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Nope. And a ball 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Zobrist leads off first with one away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he flicks this away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. So digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Pittsburgh. Next pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 48, Richard Rodriguez. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, Albert Almora. That's a strike to throw down.
0-1.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Baez, the runner at second with 1 away. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch hit on the ground to third, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
The catcher, number 40.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone.
The batter, the pitcher, Darvish.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
And that gets him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Marte is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strikes. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Number 44.
That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schwarber looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And another foul ball.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nip.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Starling Marte. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Felipe Vasquez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Benzo.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Moran. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Chris Bryant.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Dickerson going back. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 4-0 Chicago. At the plate, Colin Moran. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. A little low. It's 2-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So stepping in, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist has it. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-0 the score tonight. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Yu Darvish hangs win number 11 on his line. Steve Cishek works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.